And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
how you guys doing?
You guys may have the best promo pictures for any show in podcasting right now. The turtlenecks.
Yeah, we did it in JCPenney at the Jersey City Mall.
Did you return the shirts after you were done?
No, I have it in my
You got
No,
it?
you have
drawer.
to keep those. Those are forever now.
You never know when you need a costume, you know?
It's true. A turtleneck, whenever you need a turtleneck.
Yeah, you don't know.
You never know when a friend's going to invite you to a weird party and tell you can't dress normal. Hello. Don't mention it. I know. Shut up. That's fantastic, dude.
When's the last time you unironically wore a turtleneck?
Maybe high school basketball, I was big into the Nick Lachey, like high turtleneck sweaters.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
On game day, you had to dress up, so I would wear those.
Turtleneck under the sweater.
I always wanted to do the blazer with a turtleneck.
Yeah.
But you guys have long necks, like thin. Like I can never wear a turtleneck because I just look like it makes my head fatter.
You look like Fester.
Yeah, I look like a little thumb coming out of.
Stop it. I don't like when you say this about yourself.
I can't.
told you, I'm going to get you
What?
a John Bon Jovi Blaze of Glory Pocahontas necklace.
I can't wear an Native
yes,
American
you can.
Indian.
You can.
You're pretty ethnically ambiguous.
You have dysmorphia.
I can't.
You
Listen,
could totally wear a John Bon Jovi
You
Blaze
kind
of
of
Glory
do.
Pocahontas necklace.
You look like the Native American from the Indian in the Cupboard movie.
buddy, let me tell you something right now. My high school yearbook photo, I'm 100% Native American Indian. I have a bolo tie on and a flannel and a curly mullet. I look like I'm from the Navajo tribe.
Yeah, you have to go complain about your land being taken.
Yeah.
This was our land.
Yeah,
Dude.
No, I'm actually.
This was my land, dude.
I'm just trying to tell my dad we have to get in the casino business. No, we should not. We should sell pelts and jewelry by the side of the
Come
road.
on, Dad, dude.
It's not
we
the-
should start the casino. Get in on some of that white wampum. Oh, the gay.
What is it? The gay earring? When did that start? Did you guys remember? I don't know. You might be too young. I think
Yeah.
you guys. When I came up, the earrings. If you wore it in the left, you were gay, and the right, you were straight.
I think it was the other way around.
Was it the other way?
Yeah, because I have my left ear pierced.
Yeah, the left is cool. The right is
Right was gay.
for queers.
The right was gay.
But I got
okay.
it pierced while I was sucking a guy's dick, so. You never know.
Throws that jaw to the left.
It was free at Claire's if you did that, so.
That was a mistake we all made, too, was get the mall piercing.
I thought you meant sucking a guy's dick.
No.
Because I
Oh,
made
that wasn't a
it.
mistake for all of us.
We all made it. We all made it in a garage with your friends, trying to figure out who's going to be in the band or not.
Man, I really... If there was any thought that Kanye West was going to put that album out about sucking his cousin's dick, he lost any black person that was still with him for all of his business beliefs and crazy behavior. That's where they just checked out. They go, wait, what?
It's literally the first time in all of this that the hip hop community has believed in mental illness.
Yeah. They're like,
Like,
well,
even-
he's definitely crazy.
Even Mace was like, I mean, this guy's going through it. Like, we got to get Kanye.
Jay-Z
some
was
help.
like, he needs to go to therapy, man. He's the first black guy. He's the first black guy that needs therapy.
Yo, I bought my man a dream journal. So fun. Yeah, I mean, that is why I've seen like 3 or 4 things on World Star Hip Hop of like rappers just being like, fuck that shit.
It's funny, though, because a lot of the rappers and a lot of the black community, gay.
Oh, I thought you were going to. Why'd you start it with an N?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I didn't start with an N.
Yeah, you did.
You sure
I went-
did.
It's terrifying.
You go, a lot of the black and hip hop community, gay. That's what you did. Listen back.
We're trying to get the
We gotta get
Boston out of me.
instant replay.
Yeah.
It's that Massachusetts just inbred it in me. I don't even know it's there.
I think it was good. It softened the homophobia.
It did. Yeah. We went. No. Oh, okay. That's not so.
No, but it is weird because think about all the gay stuff that's going on in the hip hop community.
Oh, Naeem Ali said that last night. He was like, it was black people. We were watching a video of. Do you remember the Burger King crown lunatic on the airplane that was screaming the N-word? It was like a viral video like a year or 2 ago. No, we were saying like mental, and I was like, you see all the black people on the plane, even though he's screaming the N-word at this black lady. Most of the black people there, and guys and girls, not even that they're afraid of the guy, they're just like, can they deal with this so we can get moving on this plane? Like, no one cares. And he was like, black people don't give a shit about the N-word being yelled at no more. He was like, all the rappers are gay. It's like, there's so much going on. We're getting nailed from every angle. It was so funny the way he just said it. All the rappers are gay now. What's it? And like, that was the funniest. At that last whatever one of the BET Awards or something that Lil Nas X performed, and at the end of it. It was one of the performances. His like wiener fell out at one point. He's like, "Oops," and had to cover it. And the other one just ended with him just French kissing a guy hard. Nice. And then it goes, "When we come back to the whatever awards, whoever's performing," and he just go like, you just see like the Lil Waynes and Method Mans in the audience, like, well, everyone's like, "Woo!" They're just kind of like. I guess, man. Like, just their faces are just like, all right.
Oh man, it's just look. I'm whatever you want to do.
We're going to go to commercial.
It's just that is just nuts.
Just play the 2 minutes.
This isn't the. This is a.
Oh, it's entertainment tonight. I got you.
That's nuts, dude.
But yeah, it's so. I mean, right afterwards, they just go, "When we come back," and just happened to get. It was like Method Man or Little Wayne. It was like a couple like older school guys that were just like. I guess this is music. Like, it's like just watching becoming old men in real time. Like, I don't understand music anymore. Clearly,
that's like the black version of that Borat. He's in the middle of the MMA ring and he just starts making out with somebody.
I mean, yeah, really, it was like a joke at the end. What was it? SNL? One of them, his wiener just completely popped out. And he just covered it with his hands. He's like, "Oops!" And just like everyone's watching, like, "What do you do? Why?"
That's hoping for some sort of reaction to kind of boost the moment, right? Like he's making out is not even that salacious anymore. But if somebody were to react or freak out or controversy, it's like that's more or less what that's for.
They didn't even like kiss. That was like passion.
Yeah.
Which is like another level.
No, that was love and basketball.
Like, French.
Yes. Seeing a guy kiss another guy, I don't really care about. Seeing passion between two dancers.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know.
Well, one was Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Also, that video he had where they're all dancing naked in the shower is this it?
Yeah.
They're dancing naked in the shower. Though, I mean, their dicks must have been taped up because the kind of grind dancing they're doing, your meat would be constantly just slapping the tiles. There's no way that these guys have little dicks.
Yeah, not ours, but yeah.
Cut to the scene where they're Christine, please, my favorite scene. It should be bookmarks.
It's time
It's the only way Jay comes.
Man, he really leaned into the whole devil thing, huh?
They all do. They all do devil now. It's weird.
I mean, I think it's because of again.
See if they go to the commercial.
I mean, there's so much passion in that kiss.
No.
Wait. No. Oh, it goes. That's like shit.
They pan to the audience and you just see the other rappers.
Go to the music video. Go to the music video where their dicks are bouncing off the
Lil
floor.
Wayne has a paper bag he's fucking vomiting in.
I forget exactly who it is, but it's great. I think is Method Man there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't know this was going to be the gay test episode.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Bonfire.
They gotta be taped up for sure.
You haven't listened to the show since Dan left.
They're probably wearing little underwear. They're blurred in.
Yeah, we stopped doing voices and we started doing gay stuff.
Andy, you picked a good day to cross your legs when you sit.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to stand up for half an hour. I'm as hard as Chinese geometry right now.
Man, look at all these gay guys super stoked to be in jail.
That's Momoa, right?
Just can you imagine went to an all gay jail? Oh, the smell in that place would not be good, but everyone's happy.
Oh, look at this.
Except Jack Harlow, who's like a human fleshlight in that place.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
That's to put up his ass. It's a little hammer. That's actually a two-headed dildo.
No, man, I wasn't giving it to you to break out. I was going to put up your ass.
Let's put up your ass. And then you put up your roomie's ass.
Him crawling through the hole is a total
That's
euphemism.
actually somebody's asshole.
Dude, that looks like a scene from The Boys.
Going up someone's ass. I'm in his colon now. How many outwardly gay rappers are there now?
I think like Frank Ocean and him.
Is that it?
I
Wasn't
think so.
Tyler?
Oh yeah, Tyler the Creator. That's right. Yeah.
He does like bisexual stuff.
I don't know. He speaks pretty openly about having sex with dudes, like pretty explicit. Like,
Christine, give our
exclusively.
tickets back. I'm not going.
Why? Go.
We're going.
Go and wear your pink.
And I bet there's
a video.
rappers
The
that
comedian,
we don't know.
what's his tits?
Gerard Carmichael.
Gerard said to Tyler that he was like really attracted to him and in love with him, and it's a very uncomfortable interview.
Well,
I
Tyler
know.
acts
Oh,
like
it's
he's not
we
gay.
watched
extremely uncomfortable.
Oh, we watched it.
And
then he got just a boy toy to come over and he sucked his
He
feet.
sucked his toes. There's only one way to feel better about embarrassing yourself asking a Tyler the Creator to suck a rando's feet.
Which I'd rather watch somebody suck a penis than suck some other dude's foot. It's somehow more gay.
I just think it doesn't even matter, dude, woman, whatevs, in that situation. If you're like calling over a person that's been hoofing it all day, you've never met them before, and then you ask them to inject their toes into your open, wet mouth, that to me seems like kind of odd behavior. Yeah.
You're asking for it either way. I agree, man or woman. But this just because we are straight men, it does hit a little harder that it's just sucking on a guy's foot.
I went to a gay bathhouse accidentally. That was kind of I swear, Mike's been there with me.
Yeah, wow. Yeah,
I did. I went after hours.
How many accents
now
do
your
you guys
promo
have?
pick makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that was the most homoerotic thing I've ever done. Mike was so
What, suck Mike off on a gay bath?
No, it was so he was so hot. His crotch was like radiating heat.
When we
from
took those
the-
pictures, I have a real warm center.
So you went to where?
You know the place
Guy's
in
got
the
a hot
East Village, the Russian Turkish baths?
Yes, you went on the wrong day.
I went on the wrong day,
Right.
and I clocked it pretty early, but I was like, I paid the money already, so I was like, maybe I can weather this. And then I like got in there, and I was like, it's getting pretty gay. Like it was like I was walking towards the gay sun. And I was like, I'm a liberal. Like I don't have a problem with these guys being gay. And then I went in the steam room, and they were just fully fucking. And I was like, I gotta
They were what?
fucking
Oh, they fuck
yeah
Yeah, in their butts.
in their buttholes,
in the steam room.
Wet.
blowing,
Slapping.
fucking.
No,
save
no.
save your spit. This thing's already damp.
That's got to be the ideal spot, right?
Buddy, you should have just
Absolutely.
sat down and enjoyed the show.
Dude, I did sit down. and
Nice.
then
What?
He was
the
kidding,
fuck?
by the
I was
way.
kidding.
No, it
Andy.
was steamy, and so I couldn't really clock what was going on. And then I was like, I'm not going to look, and then I looked over, and I was like, yeah, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, because you got hard.
Well, that too. The guy was fucking me. I had to get out of there.
Do you even have to look? I feel like you can hear like no one's butt fuck silent.
No.
At least the guy getting it's at very least going. "Ee, ooh, bah, hey."
Like a cartoon, like Bugs Bunny, like falling down the stairs.
That's like-
Bing, ting, pong.
At the minimum, he's doing 10 push-ups.
Well, here's the thing, though. So you go into the steam room, because I've been there on co-ed day, which is just it's not uncomfortable, but they brought a girl in, and the Russian guys who give the leaf massages brought this smoking hot blonde, and she came in a bikini, and they just beat the bikini off of her.
Yeah.
And it just came off, and she was just topless, and it was just me and a bunch of other guys looking over our brows at this girl getting a massage, trying not to be perverts and
great.
trying not to fill up. And I was like, I got to get out of here because it's getting too weird. Like some weird assault is about to happen. I don't want to be part of.
I wouldn't. Ari Shafir would ask me all the time to go to the gay bathhouse. I guess not on gay night, but even if there's a gay night, and then the other times of the week you can go in. It's not gay. There's still remnants of gay has to be there, right?
Yeah, I
load
realized-
everywhere, I assume.
I think Thursday's gay day, so you're not going to want to go back till Sunday at least. You know, let,
Well,
let
that's
the
the
bleach
question.
do
You got to
its work.
let the chlorine do what the chlorine do.
Because then you go into the baths,
Yeah.
which is, that's nuts too. Because you're going right from there
That's the gay final boss.
into the. You're going into the baths and you just cleaning it. You're just cleaning it off.
Yeah, it's
All
really
the-
bleachy though. That
I
bath.
don't know if it's
Yeah.
that bleachy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's AIDS bleachy.
Doesn't it suck that the best way to clean cum that would make you feel the most comfortable is if they use bleach? Ironically, cum smells like bleach.
Yeah.
Or you could use your mouth.
What a conundrum. Yeah, I guess you could just slurp it all up.
I mean, have you guys talked about it? But 'tis the season. It is cum plant season.
What?
Like right now.
What?
Do you know that? Do you
No.
know cum plant?
Oh,
so
yeah, the
in the
trees.
suburbs especially, but outside of the
Cum
city,
trees.
there's a certain plant that literally smells like you came in your nose.
It's the cum
Really?
trees.
Yeah.
And I talked about this on ONA 10 years ago.
Look at
Right? Remember that?
Black
Yes,
Widow.
absolutely.
Black
No,
Widow,
right?
remember,
Cum trees, dude.
remember when I brought you were there when I brought it in, and I was walking. Remember
Yes.
I was walking with Dawn. We went to a Starbucks. I walked out and I was like, she went to the bathroom at Starbucks and she came out and I was like, did you just suck somebody off? She's like, what? I go, I smell cum. Did you blow somebody in Starbucks? and it was the trees in New York, the white flowered trees. I think whatever they call them, dog trees. But it's literally the pollen.
Is
which
it dogwood?
Some tree like that. All the white trees in New York right now smell like
It
jizz.
smell like a hotel towel on Sunday.
Yeah, and they took all I brought that up on Open Anthony, and they got all the flowers and stuck it in my microphone thing, and I was sitting there talking. I was like, and it was disgusting. Yeah,
That's such a weird thing. That was a great excuse, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, why do you smell like cum? He goes, trees, babe.
It's the trees.
there it is, right there.
There it is.
That's it.
The
That's
Bradford pear tree.
that's the-
Unpleasant odor. Rotting fish or body odor?
It's the jizz tree right there. That's the jizz tree.
Yeah, I don't get rotting fish from it, but it is like, it's a very specific smell. Cum is like,
Oh, it's so
you
funny.
can't miss it.
We know exactly what cum smells like.
We've all accidentally hit ourselves too close to the nostril.
Or sipped it out
that's
of our
sort
palms.
of the thing. We all know what our own cum
holy drink.
smells like.
Let's do a test.
Yeah, we only know what our own cum smells
Not
like.
Jim.
Pepsi challenge.
I think it's time we all come in a different dish, take a smell, and see if we can figure out which one's ours.
I would love to do that
No, you
right
wouldn't.
now. We have chips. We could dip
He
the
goes,
chip in.
and go.
We could get sun chips and dip them like salsa.
I like that.
Yeah,
you
there
can also
it is,
do it
man.
like ketamine and just put it on a plate, stick it in the microwave. It comes out in a powder. Then you chop it up and do a line of your own cum.
Yeah, it's so funny. Now, can I ask a question? Fuck, I know
The Colliery pear virus
it was so
smells like semen.
detailed.
I love it. There's no. It doesn't say gay night. It's just men only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Now, could you go in, Andy?
Yeah.
If you could have weathered the storm, could you have went in there? Does a guy and not? They're not bothering you, right? Do they know that you're?
No, but the steam room specifically, I think it was kind of like a if you're in there, you're probably
Was
participating.
it the sauna or the steam room?
Steam room.
So the steam room.
Well, then wet droplets can
Yeah, it
go
was
everywhere.
Definitely.
And I
you
didn't
got
really
toe
know what
AIDS
was
for
going
sure.
on.
At least you at least got foot AIDS.
Well, it's better.
I take foot prep now.
That's good. Hey, that's very mature.
His big toe is just the size of his pinky toe now. Lost
Some
weight.
people would just ignore it and act like it's not happening. But you've addressed the issue.
I want to be safe.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's better than the sauna is better than. I mean, the steam room's better than the sauna because the sauna is usually all wood.
I would
Yeah.
disagree.
And
though. I
that's
think the
jizz,
sauna.
and the
That jizz is
steam
going
room.
nowhere.
The steam room is tile, which you
Yeah.
can clean up way easier.
I got what you mean.
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
thinking the smell of a steam room already is weird to me. I've never enjoyed that smell.
Yeah.
And I feel like that mixed with the smell of butt fuck is gonna over. I'd rather be maybe in hot wood than wet tile with the smell of butt fuck.
You'd rather smell jizz cedar.
I'd rather I'd rather lick a jizz tree.
Well, because I had when I lived in the Dornman building when I first moved to New York. Remember that place with the basketball court?
Of course.
It was like the highest tech gym I've ever been to. It had a fingerprint recognition before that was even available. 24-hour basketball.
Rogan has that on his closets.
Well, now, yeah, but he has that on his guns.
Rogan has that for everything he opens.
But they had this amazing gym, and they had a sauna, and I was like, oh God. And I remember I would go into the sauna, I'd go work out, I'd go into the sauna, and then one day I just came down, and it was shut off, closed forever, because people kept going in there, and just guys in the building would go down to the sauna in the middle of the night and just fuck each other in the sauna. And not even know each other. It was just a hookup spot.
I think that's important, though, to have. That's a resource, just like there's a gym. It's
Yeah.
a little safe spot for just
There's nothing
frustrated dudes in the building
But
to
there is no-
uncork on each other.
But that's how the Jeffrey Dahmers find their victims in those worlds. Also, when it's pushed off.
I
into
did live in the building
True.
with Jim Norton. I wonder if he was a culprit. Yeah, we caught this guy. He kept trying to blow everybody that went in the sauna.
Is Jim Norton? Is Jim Norton the answer? If you had a friend, have you ever had a question? If you have one friend that
Yes.
you would find out has
Sorry.
killed somebody, but you don't know about it, what friend do you think that would be?
It would probably be Rich Voss.
You think Rich Voss possibly killed
Yeah,
somebody?
because he was around when you could just shoot somebody and not
Yeah.
go to jail.
Oh, the Old West.
Yeah.
Ah, understood.
Yeah. Well, you're looking at me funny, stranger.
Yeah, he goes,
I was.
have you
I
ever
just
killed a guy,
found
Rich?
gold.
You ever killed someone, Rich? He goes, "Are you counting doles? You get involved in a few doles."
Before spit was identifiable DNA.
Yeah, right.
Doles.
I found gold in the hills.
I would
Mine's
say
Feeney, for sure.
is one of
Feeney's
my-
got bodies.
There might just be some dark
You know
thing
what,
in his
dude?
past.
You know what, dude? That is Feeney. Definitely is too put together on the outside visually, and he tries.
A total metalhead too, underneath
Yes.
all that. But
Weird.
but that looks like he never dressed the part of that.
Simmering rage.
Yeah, he looks
Simmering.
like if you saw him running down the street naked from a fucking rape death, you'd be like, oh my God, I get it. Like if he was just running down the street that night, just with his wing,
a woman's bloody handprints all over.
yeah, with just his wing wong flapping.
Mike Feeney, the Gilgo Beach murderer.
Running from a gay steam room.
I did try to
Murder somebody?
I was going to try to hit them up to ask for a refund
Yeah, that's good.
because I was just in there for like 15 minutes and I was like, I gotta
You
get
didn't
the
even
fuck outta
come.
here.
Why you?
Yeah, they
Why
didn't
would, you know come? You know why you can't come?
But I was gonna be like, you know why? I
Yeah,
want my
because
money
you know
back.
suck dick. Why you come on the wrong day? It's not my fault. You don't suck dick. You look like you suck a dick. That's
This
what
butt fuck night.
we should all go there and ruin. We should all go. We should get like 10 of us to go on Gay Day and just ruin it.
No,
Where
let's
it's
not ruin
just-
it. Let's see if they enjoy. We'll get in the circles around them when they start, and just start, and like
Yes.
like in rhythm.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. like the J HUD.
Yeah. Yes. We sent them down the gauntlet.
We sent him down the gauntlet. Yo, go, Jeremy. Go, Jeremy. Butt fuck.
Yeah.
Butt fuck.
Boo, 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 foo, boo, 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 foo.
I was thinking like a dog fighting ring, like almost Michael Vick's Bad News Kennels.
Yeah.
Gay dudes.
We'll wave
fighting
money.
out.
We'll wave money around them like this.
Yeah, but the thing was, we did that. One of us would want to get our dick sucked.
100%.
You look over, see one of us would just be like, "Hey, dude, just relax. Shh, don't tell anybody."
Now, the problem is, you don't want to be the person when we all leave the steam room, the last person who looks back one more time. You go, hey, what'd you look back for?
I forgot my watch.
No, I thought, I just,
It was a
you
jerk
did it again.
You left.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, guys. I think I left my iPhone in there. I'll be right back. I gotta grab. You want us to come? Nah, I got
I'll
it.
meet you at
dude.
the diner.
Or the guy who stays a little behind to tell the guys, he goes, we're just fucking around, man. We're just playing around. You guys, we don't think anything's weird here. Or anything. You guys look, you're having a good time here.
Here's the right thing. Here's if you're not gay, or you go in there to be
It's a
gay.
big if.
If you were like, hey man, I'm gonna go down there and check this out, and then you're in a steam room, and then you fucking around with somebody, and then you look over, and if I saw Mike Cannon going, yo dude, I'd be like, shit. I'd be like, dude, I'll suck your dick if you keep it. Just keep it quiet.
Oh, you bump into somebody and you both have to explain you came on the wrong day. No. I thought it was. I had last year's calendar.
I got my Thursdays and Tuesdays mixed up.
It'd be so embarrassing if you did meet somebody you knew that you didn't know was gay, and they were just getting if they just noticed you, they're getting railed from behind, and then they look over and they're like, Andy?
They're just casual. Hey,
Hey.
First thing I would do on gay night, go in, take a shit in the woman's locker room. A stretched leg, real throne shit. No one's bothering you in there. Although a million years ago, I always said that was the most I've ever had to go to the bathroom, didn't get to go, and it went away completely, was driving down West Side Highway. It was me and Kevin Hart in my Saturn. We're driving up the West Side Highway to a gig, and I just had to go to the bathroom so bad. And I just pulled over. I'm going to go to this bar. It was a bar on the West Side Highway. I just pulled over on the side of the highway, and I went in, and I saw dudes, like male strippers on stage, but like, almost like Chippendales kind of looking. And I walked in, and I was like, oh, great. But I was like, hey, can I use your bathroom real quick? And they were like, yeah, it's in the back. So I went in the back into the men's room. Men's room's only one stall, and it was it said out of order on the actual. It was a urinal and a stall. The stall said out of order, but I was like, I don't care if this thing can flush or not. Like, I have to just go. And then I opened it. Somebody else had that idea already.
Oh,
Joe was blown. And I was like, so then I was walking out defeated, still having the shit pretty bad. And the guy goes, he goes, did you go already? And I was like, no. I said, it's out of order. He goes, go in the girls' room. There's no one in there. And I was like, as I'm walking to it, I'm like, why would there be? Oh. And then as soon as I opened the woman's bathroom door, there was just a guy chugging cock, another guy's cock in there, and he goes, occupied. And I just left. I didn't shit, and the shit pain went away, though. I will say it crawled back up.
I thought there was going to be somebody in there dressed like a toilet.
seed over their face.
And you go, excuse me, sir. And they go, I'm not a person. Just go, man.
He has a Toto tattoo on his forehead.
That's what you do.
Why didn't you say anything? Like, guys, you gotta get out. I gotta go poop. Get out of here. Take that outside.
They were so brazen. They didn't react like they had been caught.
Yeah.
they were like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?"
That's their spot.
Yeah.
That's
so I was
where
like,
you,
"Oh, all right."
That's where you belong.
And then I was like, and then I went by the guy, and he's like, "What happened now?" I go, "There's people in there," and he just kind of went like, "Yeah, well," like, "That's what it is." And I got back in the car, and Kevin was like, "That was fast." I'm like, like, there's no point in telling you this. You're not gonna think it's funny. You're gonna think I'm gay now.
Yeah.
That was the '90s when everything was anti-gay.
Yeah, anti-gay.
Yeah.
When racism didn't exist. but
Racism did not exist.
We
but
did
everything
not
was
like
anti-gay.
gays. I remember I was driving back with Norton from upstate New York, SUNY Delhi. You remember that?
Sure.
This guy Marty back. I don't know.
Terrible.
I
gig.
did that gig.
No,
Terrible
I did
gig.
it, yeah.
Great guy.
Guy was the greatest guy ever. Terrible gig for some people, but you never knew when it was your turn to be the terrible gig guy. Because I would go up. I went up with Corielli once. He bombed. I went up, killed.
Yeah, that was me, you, and Corielli.
Right. And I went up, killed it.
By the way, I did okay.
You did great.
Corielli did eat shit.
Yeah, he
And then Bobby destroyed. And then they started booking from that weekend. They started booking me to headline it,
Right.
and I never did good once.
never. That's what happened with me. They booked me up there with Norton, and I'm like, he's gonna eat it. I'm gonna kill. I go up first, and this girl, because it was a black school,
Yeah.
mainly black, right? And I remember this girl walked in with
No
this,
sports, though. Weird.
They did 2-year school, right?
Yeah, 2-year school.
Yeah.
And I remember she walked by with her hair, like a weird, and I said something about her hair. It was just the wrong thing to say, and they fucking turned on me. Dude, I was pulling up the plane's nose for 25 minutes just trying to get off on a joke. I finally got off on a ha-ha, and I go, give it up for Jim Norton. He goes out and murders.
Murder.
I was so mad because I'm like, at least I'm going to watch this pipsqueak just eat his dick. And they loved him. And we're driving home, and I'm like, dude, I'm really hungry. I'm really sad because I bombed. And it's, that you need something to help you. And he goes, no, we got to get home. I want to get home. I go, please, just stop. He goes, no. All of a sudden, we see an adult bookstore. And he almost goes through the middle of the road. And he goes where the cops go. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I want to stop here for a second. I'm like, what? He goes in and he goes to he goes not even to get he just goes into the peep booth.
Nice.
To jerk off.
To a video on a screen?
Yeah. But he comes, so I'm out front.
To have to jerk your wheel to go jerk off to a video is insane.
I almost respect that ability, though, to know yourself that well and then to also be able to show up for yourself in that moment.
For sure. The show, but just the idea that you're like, things will be better right now if I stop everything I'm doing and jerk off publicly.
He went in, came out around 15 minutes later, angry, fucking motherfuckers. I'm like, what? He goes, this gay guy wouldn't stop knocking on my door because it's a place where you go to get sucked off, right? Mm-hmm. But he wanted to jerk off to the video or whatever. And I was just so wild that we're in the middle. I'm starving. You won't stop to get me a hamburger at McDonald's, but you'll stop to crank one out and be harassed by an older gay guy in the woods of upstate New
If
York.
that guy would just fucking put on some fake titties, he'd have been fun. Jim would have opened the door and married him.
Well, I asked him.
Get in here, you.
We finally did stop for McDonald's, and I was out front. I was like, dude, like, let me ask you a question. Would you, for like $1 million, would you, and nobody knows, you get the money, would you suck off a guy? If he was would you blow a guy and put it in your mouth? This is before I knew who Jim really was. And he's like, yeah, I paid a black girl $500 to shit on my chest today. Of course I'd suck a guy off for $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, I love back in the day when you'd say $1 million, $50 million, and now it's like 15K. I don't know. Like,
yeah, when real life gets in the way, you start realizing things like, I could actually use this money for what could probably be 5 minutes of work if I'm good at it.
Buddy, if you get my driveway redone, I'll suck your dick. if you can do an HVAC of 5, one of those Mitsubishi things, I'll fucking stick my finger in your ass.
Are you good at editing reels?
Can you get me traction in the rhythm? Can you get me Joe Matarese traction?
You saw Joe Matarese had a couple 100,000 views on something, and it turned you all around.
Well, it's just, God bless him. I'm so happy for him.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
It's not.
Ask me again.
Are you happy for him?
Yes, I am.
You don't care.
I do care.
No, but here's the thing.
I think it's great.
All you're doing is wondering how out of nowhere,
right,
when he doesn't have that many followers,
15,000, 20,000, 15,000.
and he's got videos, multiple videos. You say now that have hundreds of thousands of views,
300,000.
and I assume that would be part of one of those things that I get constantly all day that go, hey, boost views on your thing by this much, by paying for this much, and blah, blah, blah. But you are the only person he seemed to have fooled with this.
I'm the only person. I'm the only person that would actually blow a guy when I can just pay $50 to a company.
Pay $50 to a company.
Yeah, a lot. Good for him, huh?
And look
I'm
at
actually.
that.
I don't.
Look at that. And strangely, that the one right under $5,000. Look at that. Look at that weird dip off. Look at that strange consistency starting 3 days ago.
No, he's actually 23,000, 20,000, 20,
Yeah.
36.
Totally.
No, he's 30. Yeah, he's doing good.
He's got a good body.
He's got a great body. He's really in shape for his age.
Oh,
For
yeah.
him.
Yeah, he looks great, man. Good for him. I don't care. It's weird to me because I don't understand how the thing works, how you get this traction. And then everybody says, dude, it's the algorithm. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Dude, it changes all the time. It's like, fuck, dude.
Have you tried blowing a guy and see if it helps?
That's what I'm saying. I'm up for it.
You got to
just
do it
maybe-
upstate.
Huh?
I think you're thinking too much of like you're going to blow the person who's going to do it. How about you just blow a guy and put that positivity out there in the world?
Yeah.
And then maybe
That's how the algorithm
your social
works.
situation will.
You're talking.
I believe, and
It's
I don't
an
know.
energy
Is that what the
thing.
cloud is? I think I'm talking about the cloud.
Didn't Jay Moore do a movie about that? Pay it forward? Isn't that how it works?
Yes.
I blow him, right? And then.
Yeah, look
And
at him
then-
now. He's
and
married
then-
to the Lakers
I get you.
dynasty.
And then
I mean, what the?
and then fortune will proverbially, metaphorically blow you.
Oh, yeah.
And you will be
Femster?
Yeah. Fortune Feimster.
And that's such
Things
a
are going
great
to be
gig.
topsy turvy.
What a great gig to marry just a millionaire
Bill.
woman.
Bill, I think Bill.
I married a Polak from Everett. She's got like $5,000 in her bank.
Yeah,
She's got a diamond collection. I don't know if it's real.
for sure. But she's got scars on her fist from fights, and you respect that.
I do respect that goddamn
You
bitch.
respect the shit out of that.
Yeah.
She would probably beat the shit out of Christine. Christine's a California girl.
Christine's a tough girl.
I
Look
bet
at her.
Christine scrapped in high school.
No, she did. She had to have.
Who do you think wins,
once.
Nicole or Rosebud? I think it's Rosebud, right?
No, I think my wife beats the absolute brakes off of Rosebud.
Wow,
And it's not even
Jesus
close.
Christ, the
It's like
brakes.
not even
Rosebud-
Yeah, because Rosebud is like for money. I don't think
Yeah.
she's actually been in the
Rosebud
dirt.
is jacked. My wife
She's
is part
teensy,
silverback.
too, though.
Rosebud will pay somebody to assassinate his wife after
the fact.
and there'll be no evidence.
Blackwater shit.
Yeah, exactly.
No, my wife got that like 23andMe shit, and her muscle is like of the elite athlete. Like she's just
Yeah, but you'd
Italian, half a gorilla.
You'd be cooking burgers out in the backyard here, boom, boom, and your wife would just fall in the
Yeah.
pool.
It wouldn't even be like that. It would she'd just have a weird heart attack because she touched the wrong doorknob.
You're talking rich white people killing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There's be no crime.
Christine, I would rather you be 50 pounds overweight than have Goldberg traps. Just like these things.
My wife does walk with her arms spread.
Your
Meathead walk.
She goes, lat day.
Yeah, but you'd find your wife hanging from an elastic cord from a door. She killed like Anthony Bourdain. What? She should have a penis.
As long as they then boosted my algorithm, I'd be fine.
Yeah, as long as I get to the algorithm.
God.
That's what it is, paying it forward, like you said. That's
right.
You got to pay it
It's
forward.
a weird thing. And your new podcast that's out.
Yes.
That's great that you guys. I love you two together.
Thank you,
And so I've never seen you guys talk to each other.
We hadn't.
What?
It was very random.
Yeah, they said you guys were like placed together. Like someone's like, you guys should do something together.
Well, I thought like, so I don't know if you guys are like this, but I think the friends of my friends are my friends.
Sure.
So I'm like best friends with Rosebud for a long time, and I'm friendly with Andy, and I just assumed that because of my closeness to Rosebud, we also became best friends when they got married.
Mm-hmm.
So after I didn't have a podcast, and I was like looking to try to do something.
Andy's been confused. You constantly keep calling me your best friend, and you're like, we don't know each other. very
Never.
well.
I don't have his phone number.
He's like, no, we're best friends now.
Yeah.
We are.
He told me he'd meet me at the Russian
That's what
spas,
Kurt,
but he wasn't there.
I don't even remember my roast. That's what Kurt Metzger said about me. He said when he first met me, he thought I was retarded because as soon as we met each other, I called him best friend immediately. I was like, that may be kind of true. I was so excited to meet somebody who wasn't just like, he was the first like not lunk that I was friends with. And I was much more lunk. But he was just a person that I was like, ooh, this guy knows about stuff and David Lynch movies. It was like just anything that just wasn't like Eagles and pussy.
That's great. I mean, I always have liked Andy's comedy and thought he was hilarious, and I was just looking to do a new pod. I hit him up. We took those pictures. I heated his entire lower lumbar with my asshole, and in the middle of that, he just looked at me. He's like, "We've like never hung out
Ever.
So lunch.
Yeah.
Literally, I stopped the photo shoot to be like, I want everybody to know that we've never actually hung out.
And the podcast is what?
It's just us
Just-
chatting.
just
kinda
chatting?
Dad, husband, comic, just
Because you
random.
guys are both
Frustrated
new
whites.
dads.
Yeah.
Recent dads,
Yeah.
frustrated whites. Well, it's not the 90s.
No, I mean, I'm a new dad. I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
5-year-old and then an 8-month-old, so I just reset the fucking clock. But yeah, it's all that stuff, like, navigating.
Well,
all
the
this.
podcast, Andy Haynes and Mike Cannon, Beautiful Boys. It's available now on youtube.com/@BeautifulBoysPodcast and wherever you can listen to podcasts. Go check it out. Mike Cannon's going to be in Poughkeepsie this Saturday night, May 3rd at Laugh It Up. Really
Yeah, I
fun
love that
club.
place. Cal's the man.
For tickets and all the dates, go to MikeCannonComedy.com. Jay, take over.
Andy Haynes special, The Coward of Gramercy, is out right now. To watch it, go to IamAndyHaynes.com. That's IamAndyHaynes.com.
And don't forget about Skankfest New Orleans in November 14th through November 16th. Badges are available for sale this Friday, May 2nd, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Guess where? Off, dude. Nice. I'm going to be home. I'm going to be making a fire pit.
I'm going to be in the mountains with Mike Fanoia.
That
Jealous?
sounds
It's going to be
fun.
very fun.
That
does
sounds
It's going to
fun.
be very fun.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
What are you
Smoking weed,
doing?
Getting out too sickness. Denver Comedy Works.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Such a fun place. Thank you guys for hanging out with us so
Thanks
much.
for having us, man.
Make sure you check out Beautiful Boys Podcast. And